Ezra Bridger's new look in Ahsoka Season 2. It was great to see Ezra back in the Ahsoka series with his very robe look after being on Peridea for 10 years, but I am so excited to see what Ezra is going to wear going forward. I personally absolutely love Ezra's kind of classic orange look, tactical look he kind of goes for here. Then in the Ahsoka series, obviously he's in these very kind of classic robes where he's been stranded on Peridea for 10 years, in touch with the Force a little bit more, kind of meditating and not shaving. I'd love to see a combination of these two. My first thought was kind of a classic Jedi robe look, but not full kind of prequel trilogy, long Jedi Order robes, but a little bit of a combination of that, a little bit shorter, with some armor, not unlike Clone Wars armor, as you kind of see here. Here I was kind of going for kind of what Carson Teva and Hera wear when they're in the kind of military hearing that C-3PO saves them from, with the kind of classic rebel pleated sleeves, and then kind of some robes over the top. Here I just went with more of the orange kind of robes, same pleated sleeves because I just love pleated sleeves, rebel stuff. And then kind of some armor here. Up here, similar sort of thing, longer robes, Clone Wars armor. And here, probably one of my favorite designs ideas I kind of came up with is Kanan's armor style with the one-piece shoulder, but in white, because I feel like orange and white, just classic Ezra. But then I was thinking about the original concept art for Ezra before we got this amazing iconic version. They gave us this sort of look in the concept art with the orange trousers and white top with the armor. And with that, I came up with these kind of versions. This one is just like rebel trousers, kind of not unlike what Hera wears in the series, kind of your classic kind of Star Wars-esque chef shirt. And then the Kanan armor. I just love the Kanan armor, especially as he's got the Kanan saber now. This one's similar, but without the Kanan armor and rebel pleated sleeves. This one chucks in some Clone Wars armor, and this one I was like Jedi Temple Guard armor. But I kind of really like how this looks. It's like switching the colors, lighter, don't know. I'd also definitely say, even though Ezra is older and a lot of older Jedis do have beards, this beard is just way too bushy. I like the haircut they kind of went for when he kind of stole the Stormtrooper armor and stuff here. Kept the beard there though. I would say instead of clean shaven, I would go for a bit more stubble and stuff, hair like that or that kind of thing personally. I mean, that's partially me being a cosplayer and just what's going to work more practically for me and what would I like to see. So it's maybe a little bit biased. But of course, this is all kind of just concept art by a fan. I don't have any inside info. I believe they're filming in October is when they start filming season 2, or the fall. So they're not even in pre-production yet. So there may be concept art, there may not be, but it's not going to be leaked yet. So this is just kind of a personal, what would I like to see? I definitely want to see Ezra in something semi-tactical combat-esque, like his classic look and classic kind of Rebels, Rebellion stuff. But he is a Jedi, and one of the few. There's only a day's difference between him and Luke. So I would like to see something robe-esque, but I don't want it to just be Luke's robes in dark orange or something specifically from the prequel films. I definitely feel like Ezra is the type of character that just suits having a little bit of armor on there and just goes for that extra bit of vibrancy. So what would you like to see Ezra wear going forward in Ahsoka Season 2? Would you like to see any costume changes for Hera, Sabine, Ahsoka? What would you like to see?